Woo! All fresh and clean. So fresh and so clean. Nah, that's how you start a freaking vlog video. Coming out of the shower. Except for most people doing naked. Not me. Sorry, hold on a second. Just talking with a buddy I haven't talked to in a few years, and brought up the Chewy situation, so I'm just a little red in the face. At the current moment, but give me just a second here, I decided today's video would be about how I started playing World of Warcraft and why I started playing it and why I still am addicted to the game today. Or still playing the game today. I can't really say addicted like I was at times, but I still play very avidly. So, there's that. So let's get started here. Why? Or when? How? When? When was way back when the game first came out. Just spent a lot of time watching one of our friends play. A lot. And doing some of the in-game raiding, which was fucking insane at the time. Because I never got to experience it at that time. Got me kind of stuck on it. I was like, I needed a game to play, something to do. And that just happened to be it. And yeah, so I started playing back in whenever the Burning Crusades expansion came out, the first expansion to the game, and only played for like a month because I did not have a computer, which made me very hard to. It's made it very hard to do much since you had to have a computer to play the game. So I went without playing for a couple years. Well, not actually that long. I started playing again once the next expansion came out. Because at that current point in time in my life, Caleb was my roommate. And just so happened to have a computer. That just so happened to have a WoW account that was active. And just so happened to... Yeah, exactly. So I started playing on his account at that point, which is back when Wrath of the Lich King came out, and I don't know dates, I can't remember, it's been forever. Had been like 08, 09, something like that, 09 I think, probably, somewhere. Started playing a lot. I was currently addicted at that time. I was in between jobs, so on my job search day off, I would spend most of the day playing WoW. And by that I mean like 8 hours calm, just straight, not moving much. Just bad. Ugh, glue. And yeah. By the next expansion, I ended up with my own computer, and so I started my account up. So we'll fast forward to the future of now. Because that was back in Cataclysm, and then you had Mist of Pandaria, and then you had Warlords of Draenor, which was the last expansion, and this one's Legion. This one came out a year ago? Well, a little over a year ago now. So, they go for about 2 years, so you're looking like 6 years. I've been playing. Up until about a year and a half ago, or whenever they introduced tokens, you had to always pay like $15, $16 a month to play. Which is fine. I never paid to play a game before, other than the fact that all the new consoles are now paid to play online multiplayer stuff. So, all around you're having to pay. Plus, I like the game. Yeah, it's boring as hell to watch. It is. It's not that fun. Depending on who you're with, how they're doing it, what they're doing. But it's definitely interesting to play, and outside of having to pay real money for it, it does kind of, that part sucks. But they introduced a token that you could buy, like in EVE, where you get your subscription paid for by that with in-game currency. So, before it became an expensive commodity, I, in 1 month, made 6 months game time, plus another 4 tokens worth of real money. I currently have a $60 balance with Blizzard because I sold off my in-game currency to them. So technically playing my game made me money. Technically. Because I plan on using that $60 to purchase the next expansion when it comes out. Because, yeah. Why am I still playing? Sometimes I don't know. I have taken breaks. I do take like a couple weeks to sometimes a couple months off at a time. Just kind of let it go. It gets boring, gets stale. Then I find new interesting ways of doing things on there and things to do. And I mean, with this new expansion, it's been pretty fun. It's different. I'm surprised I'm still playing. I won't lie. The Diabolization of World of Warcraft is not my fancy by any means, but I continue to play it because I can play for free. So since I'm not paying for it, I don't see why not. I still have fun. I don't raid like I used to. I used to be a pretty hardcore raider for a while back in the Lich King times when I was on Caleb's account. And then in there for a little while I was kind of a mediocre raider. And so, I had my scheduled days and times I had to be on the game. Because, when you get 24 other people expecting you to be there, you kind of want to be there just to, not screw other people over, because that's not cool. But yeah, I'm excited for the next expansion. That should be coming out within a year, I would hope. Even though this last one just came out, and it's kind of crazy that I'm like, a next expansion! Currently I do have 9 of 12 classes to the max level. I had 8 of 12 before this expansion dropped, so it's wasn't really hard to get 10 levels, and I plan on, before the next expansion comes out, having all 12 classes to max level. So I have equal opportunity to play whatever I want next time. Currently, I am playing a Fury Warrior because they are badass. They have always been badass. I got tired of playing melee, so I started playing my Warlock. Warlocks are still badass, too. But I definitely like my Warrior again. Nothing like swinging a freaking two-handed weapons around. Ultra badass, ultra clobber. Arthas. Doing it. Oh, it's the camera's facing him. Oh. Look at that. That's my buddy. Arthas! You bastard! You killed all those people! Arthas got his name from World of Warcraft, by the way. He's the Lich King. Can you say together, we are the 6 color magic? This is just going to make this video adorable. Adorable levels! Skyrocketing! Arthas, you're too cute. You handsome fat boy. It's crazy. He's only a year old. I mean, look at this guy. He's like 16 pounds at a year. Yeah. Alrighty. Together, we are the 6 color magic.